Now I got a really fun pattern for you today, and how this one came about is the last fishing video I talked about my daughter and the daddy-daughter dates we always have on Taco Tuesdays. And we started about 10 years ago when she was just a real little tyke. And we've been doing it for, I don't know, the last 10 years or so, and she is about to go off to college. So these daddy-daughter dates are going to be coming to an end pretty soon, which is a little bit sad. But I got a cool comment from Seth Goodwin who said, you should just come up with a fly and call it the Taco Tuesday. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So I told my daughter, I'm going to come up with a fly and I'm going to call it Taco Tuesday. And I asked her what colors should we put in it. So she said, obviously a yellow for, you know, to represent the cheese, maybe the shell, and then some brown for the meat. She also said green for like the lettuce, but try as I might, I couldn't figure out how to work green into this pattern. So what I came up with is basically it's a yellow and brown bivisible, but without a tail, and then it's got a white calf-tail wing tied trude style. But I think it turned out to be a pretty cool pattern. In fact, I'm publishing this video on Tuesday, and I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be down in the Smoky Mountains fishing. So how cool would it be if the first time I fish this fly is Tuesday, when some of y'all are watching this, and it does well for me? Who knows if it will, but I could see this fooling a few fish out there. So I will certainly let you know if I have any luck with it. So there we go in the vise, the Taco Tuesday, which is kind of just a bivisible, but with a white calf tail tied trude style. But I'm kind of digging it so far. And I tied that one on a size 12, one extra long barbless dry fly hook. I'm going with yellow thread because we don't really have a body. We're just going to palmer that yellow hackle up, and that's going to be the body. So we don't really need anything under here, but yellow thread will match the hackle that I'm going to be wrapping up it. So undersized yellow dry fly hackle. And this is just a grizzly dyed yellow. But you see that? It's not going to put a whole lot on there. And if you just had a longer hackle, you could certainly do it. You just have to trim this back part of it. Always nicer if you don't have to trim the tips of your hackle. Okay, let's throw a wrap behind this just to kind of post it up a little bit. That stem's short enough I don't even have to trim it. So I'm going to take my thread up here to where I'm going to start wrapping the brown hackle. So about right there. Now I'm just going to palmer this up, but right next to each other. So these wraps are going to be as close as I can get them. Okay, I think that's enough of this yellow. Let's catch this off with 2 or 3 wraps. Now I thought about trimming that hackle on top to lay this wing flat, but you know, that's too much work. It'll take about 6 seconds. I'm just gonna lay it right on there and kind of push it down in it. So let's see how that works right there. We'll do a little pinch wrap. Don't want it to spin around on me. There we go, that wing is going to be just fine. So enough wraps to make sure that calf tail is secure. We'll snip this excess off up front, and it's going to give us a little bit of a step. So before we catch in this brown hackle, I'm going to try and smooth this out just a little bit. Might make it easier to wrap this collar hackle. And for this one, going with a brown, just dry fly hackle right there. So we'll catch this in right in front of that wing. And I got a good bit of hook left right there, and that's good because I want a lot of brown hackle on this thing. Now I'm talking 6, 7 wraps, more if you can get them. But let's just wrap it up here to where a thread is and see what it looks like. Okay, that's a pretty good bit of hackle. Let's catch it off. All right, I got a few barbs pointing forward. I'm gonna just try to pull these back, flatten a little area out here for the whip finish. And there we go. The Taco Tuesday is done. Can't wait to get out there on the water and give it a try. So I appreciate you watching. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time.